Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at this Stuhrling chronograph, and I was kind of reluctant to do this video. A viewer sent this watching and told me to check it out, and here goes. I hope they're not going to get mad at me, but I got to tell the truth about this watch. In the words of Archie Luxury, it's dog shit. Okay, these watches, they come in under $100, and honestly, I'd rather have an Invicta. This watch has a crappy chronograph. As you can see, the hands, the second hand really doesn't line up all that well, and the loom is atrocious, and you can barely see the numbers on the chronograph. And if you look close, it's not a three-register chronograph. It's a two-register chronograph. This right here is a 24-hour indicator. It's not a GMT. It just shows you basically military time. And right where Daytona would be, you have the word chronograph. And then you have two registers. You have 60-second register, and then you have a 30-minute register right here. And these are false screw-down crowns. These don't screw down. The main crown does, but these ones don't. And you have a Stuhrling original signed crown. And let's just start the chronograph. And as you see, the second hand always is moving. That is your running seconds. This one down here is your chronograph seconds, but you can barely see it because the hands are the exact color of the dial. So you really can't see it. It's really hard. And then maybe if I angle it a little bit, you can see it running there. So that's basically horrible in my opinion. You have this tachymeter scale on the outside, which you'd never be able to use because the second hand doesn't attach to the chronograph. It's only constantly running. So I don't understand that, but that's just, I guess that's what you get when you get a Stuhrling. You get a black date box with a white date wheel. I guess that's okay where it is. The layout is okay with the 12 and the loom plots, and you do get loom plots that are smaller in size on the edge of the registers, the chronograph registers, at the 6, 3, and 9. So that's cool too. And they are loomed. I don't know what kind of loom it is, but it is the polar opposite of Lumibrite. Let's just say that. The finish on here is really muddy. It's not clear at all. I don't know who polished this, but it's basically horrible. The bracelet's horrible, unfortunately. The clasp, you get a twin trigger deployment with a stamped clasp. That's just made of some type of pot metal. And I can see why these watches are under, much under $100, like more like $60 when I looked it up. And let's get close on the dial so you can see what it says. Stuhrling Original Aqua Diver, water resistant, 100 meters. And then over top of the bottom register it says chronograph. And it has a red and black Reholt with second graduations on there and millisecond graduations. This is clearly a Daytona wannabe ripoff, but the weight is gargantuan. And let's look at the size real quick. It's about 13 millimeters height, which isn't that bad. The lug is coming in at right around 50. That's not that bad. And then the case size is going to be about a 44, and that's not that bad either. But I don't like the registers on here. I don't like the loom on here, and I'll show you that in a second. Uh, the colorway is actually pretty nice with the cream gold background or dial, and you get no sapphire crystal, no anti-reflection. You can see it washes out real easy. See that? But it does have a real nice color combination. I will give it that much, with a little bit of pop of red right there. Um, if the chronograph worked like a traditional chronograph, that would have been a lot better instead of having this running seconds hand. You do get a screw down crown. You get a screw in case back. Um, you get a little design on the back. I don't know what that is. Looks like a bathyscaphe or some type of diving apparatus with a little pattern on the back, a little wave pattern. Um, it's a Stuhrling original. My advice to you guys is to stay away from Stuhrling original. Don't buy it. It's hot garbage, and I hate to be so negative, but that's just what I think about this watch. You know, save up, get yourself a Seiko 5, something that's decent, because this right here is it's not a good thing. I'll close you out with a loom shot, which is going to be equally unimpressive, but that's how it is. Charge it up with my black light. Cut the studio lights real quick. You can see what this looks like. That's going to be the loom right there. Doesn't last very long. It's fading already. So that's it. Stuhrling original. If you see this name, go the other way. My name is Big E. That's the watch once over for this week. Anybody who owns one of these, I apologize. Take care. God bless. I'll see you on the next one.